What's good, guys? Back again with another video. Basically, today we're going to work on a Civic. I recently bought some front and rear lips for the bumpers. So I already got the rear bumper off, but I'm trying to mock up everything and get everything fit perfect. But everything fitting good so far. I just have to maybe put extra screws for stuff to stay in place. So let me show you guys. Basically, this is how the bumper looks. Got on the rear lip. Trying to see where these brackets go. It came with these. This is all the hardware and stuff. So I assume these brackets go here. And I just have to get everything squeezed up in place. Make sure it's flush before I drill the holes and stuff. And I think I'm gonna put some bolts with lock nuts because I don't want these bolts to loose today. Just these little things. So with the vibration, they might fall out. And I got these drilled in, but I think I might put one here, another screw to keep this like this. If you look here, it's like got a little space. So if I do that and then drill a little hole and put like a little screw, because I don't want to put a big screw, that way the what do you call it, this don't split, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want that to split, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Just put a little screw. So just gotta find a little drill bit and then should be good to go. So let's go. Alright, guys, basically I have to bring the bumper inside because it started raining, then now it stopped, so I don't want to have to move this again. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish it in here and then move on to the front bumper. So I got the bumper here on the table, so let's go ahead and get it everything bolted up so I can get it put back on. So let's go. Alright, guys, we're using a little 564 bit. It's basically like a small bit. I found two of these screws in my cabinet, so I'm using these two. So let's go ahead and get it drilled out. So let me set the camera. So let's go. Let's go ahead and take the screw. Alright, guys, we got that one in. So basically when I drill it, just make sure this was squeezed tight. So let's go ahead and do the other side. Alright, guys, this is the next side. So alright, guys, we got both sides done. So now that we got both sides done, I can go ahead and basically turn the bumper around. So I can go ahead and do these because I wanted to get these straight before I did the back area. So let's go ahead and turn this around. Alright, guys, we got the bumper spin around. So what I'm gonna do before I drill these holes is make sure the bumper is squeezed in. You can see that I'm on a plate. So if I don't squeeze it in, then they have a big gap. So I'm gonna make sure I squeeze it in as far as I can. That way the bumper, can have a smooth gap in here. So how everything's set, I think it's good. Give Look at the both corners, everything looks level. So now I got it squeezed so I can go ahead and drill it. So let me move the camera so you guys can see. Alright, now we got it in. Everything looks good. Make sure it's snug till it stops. And then you just go in the middle here. Make sure everything is good. And now we can take out the bit, put on this, and I got some screws in here. It's looking good to me. You can tell when you get the screws in the same line. See, like the body have like a line here, but you can't see it on camera. It has like a black line going across straight. So kind of have the screws in the same spot. So everything seems good. Just the brackets, I might have to bend it basically out a little so I can push it more firm against the bumper. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done quick, and then Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and get these bent out a little. So try to just bend them out a little. You can tell one side is a little up, so make sure both sides are exact. So let's go. Alright guys, this is what I'm using. Basically a adjustable wrench. You just take it, put it in all the way, and just bend it down a little like that. And you take the other one. Make sure you pick the side that's basically the same. So you can use this side. Alright, we got it bent down a little. Let's make sure both sides match. They seem to match pretty good, so let's go ahead and put it back on and see how it looks. Alright guys, if you look now, seems like it's much better. You can see how it's like bent a little, both sides. This one here, it's screwed on tight. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some bolts or lock nuts to put on here and here. Reason why, because vibration will make it come off. So I don't want this to fall off. I think I might customize these brackets to put something here because they have bolts here too. So I think I might bend these and make it into a bracket and see if I can get it, you know, to fit some kind of how. But we'll see what I'm gonna do. But for now, I can put it on for now and see how it looks, and then I can upgrade. So let's go ahead and put it on and see how it looks. Alright guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and fit the bumper on. Let's see how it looks. Alright guys, this is how the bumper is looking. Looks pretty good. You can see the space in here. It's perfect. Probably have to do a little fitting. Some areas have to heat and set. I'll have to leave the car in the sun, but you can see around the edge it's perfect. So I was there for a $50 lip. It's not too bad. So now that we got this on, looking good. Now I may pour on the side skirts today, and I'm gonna move this table quick so I can show you guys the front lip. So let's go. Alright guys, this is how the front bumper is looking. I think I might take out the flaps because sometimes when I drive it touches. So you can tell for some reason it looks weird with this piece sticking out. So I have to cut it, but you can see the front lip. This is the front lip. Probably needs to heat also. You can see here. So I might go ahead and take the heat gun and heat this so it can kind of go down. But I'm not going to touch it because if you touch it, your fingerprint is going to go in it. So I'm going to heat it a little bit and heat this also so it can go in place. And it should be good to go. Alright, we got the heat gun, so we're going to go ahead and heat this up quick. So let's go. Alright guys, you can see the difference on that look. We got it down a little, so it looks a little better. So now I just gotta do the inside here, and then just take that something just to hold it down and heat it up. So let's go. Alright, we got it heated and looking a little better. So now I can go ahead and start basically taking off the bumper so we can get the front lip mocked up, and then we're gonna go ahead and move to the side skirts. And then I have a friend that gave me one of these. Well, basically the stuff that I'm putting on, this here is from a 2023 Subaru, and then I have these here from a 2023 Subaru WRX. So these are gonna go under the side skirts. So I gotta get the hose drill, get everything mocked up, and then I can bolt it on and then put the side skirts on. So let me go ahead and get this off, get out the bolts and stuff, and then let's go. Alright, now we're going to take out the bumper. Alright guys, we got the bumper on off. Basically, I'm thinking of cutting this because I don't need this. Under the car has all the traction bar and stuff, and this be in the way. So with this not being connected, it will help if I have the car low, and if I hit a bump, if this is connected, bumper can just rip off or tear, crack. So with the lip on, it'll flex a little bit, so the bumper would move. But I didn't have it connected, but I'm gonna just get it cut like that, and should be good. But let's go ahead and get the front lip on, and then it should be good. So let's go ahead and start putting it on, mock everything up, it should be good. Alright guys, I would say dealing with the front lip is the hardest thing because it's not fully the same like length to length. So you gotta put one side on and then stretch it over to the next side. So alright, let me start drilling the holes. Alright, one side done. Right, this side done. Alright, we got the bumper flip. I want to make sure everything look good. Take out the camera here. As you can see. Alright guys, as you can see, I got the lip on. I try to get it lined up straight as best as I can. As you can see here, and it looks perfect. If you can see the line right here, you can see it going. Basically, it's like a finger width. This side might be a little higher, but let me put it like this to see. So as you can see, the line there goes down. Just gotta make sure both sides are the same. To me, it looks the same. If you put it like this, it looks the same to me. I'll have to put it on the car and see, but yeah. It looks the same to me. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. I have to double check. Yeah, if you look at the bumper lip, it just goes on in a straight line. But we wouldn't tell. Can't tell until I get it on the car to see how it looks. But flip it over. If you flip it over, I can measure from here to here, measure from here to there, make sure they're all the same, and after that, then I can go ahead and put on the two brackets here. There's one here. There's these little brackets. They go something like this. So yeah. Get that bolted on, and then bolt this to here. So let's go. Alright, I got my measuring tape, and if you measure from here to there, it's like 1 5/8. I can't really see it because the lighting. So 1 5/8. And if you go here, it's about the same. You can't really see it because, yeah, camera. Yeah, like 1 and 5/8. But the plastic here is a little thinner than here, so here's a little thicker. So I think it's pretty spot on. So let me go ahead and get these drilled out and connected. Alright guys, I know the lighting in here sucks, but try my best. But yeah, let me go ahead and get these brackets installed. So alright guys, we got the front lip on, looking pretty good. Yeah. Now I just gotta flip it over and basically put the extra screws in the corners. That way you have extra support. So let me go ahead and drill that out, and then we should be good. Alright guys, now we're gonna drill the holes. So these, I guess how these go, I guess you pull it out a little. Like that. Then you do the other side. You basically take your screws and screw it in. And we'll do this side here. Alright guys, now that we got our front lip on, we can go ahead and put back on the bumper. Let's see how it looks in the front, and then we can basically move on to the side skirts, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, everything sealed up nice. So yeah, I'll be getting some lock nuts and different screws, or just get lock nuts for those screws. So I'll be doing all the bottom parts in bolts with lock nuts, and then after that it shouldn't come off. So let me go ahead and put on the bumper now. Alright guys, now we're going to put the bumper on, so let's go ahead and get it on. Alright, we got the bumper on. Just gotta put in the clips. But yeah, to me it looks pretty good. For an eBay style flip, came out pretty good. Once you fit it right, everything will go 100%. So now that's on. Now I just gotta get the bolts on there in the corners, and then we can finally put on the side skirts, even though I don't have the fender painted, but you know, I can take the side skirts off in the future. So let's go. Now that we got the front lip on and we got the rear lip on, the only thing that's missing is the side skirts. Been driving this car without the side skirts for a while, only for the fact that if I gotta take out the fender, you know, I gotta take out side skirts. But these the side pieces that I was telling you about that I got from a friend from a 2023 Subaru. You can tell it fits exactly the same. Um, I just leave the back a little off. I can bring it down a little like that. And basically this how I guess I'm going to be running the side skirt, something like this. Now, I don't know how that would look, but either way, it's unboltable if I don't like it. But I was thinking of putting a red accents here in the edge, just to blend in with the red in the car. You know, just on the side, and the wheels gonna have the new wheels I'm gonna get. It's gonna have red. So I just have to get the measurements from here to there, exactly from here to there. Even though this got a curve, but you can see how it looks. Yeah, I just have to get it set in place, and then drill the holes and put some screws. So let's go ahead and see if I can get it done now. And then yeah. Alright, these are screws I'm gonna be using. These the same size that's for the interior. So all the screws of the interior of these Hondas are number 8, a 1/2 inch. So like the center console, all the panels and stuff, this is size. So if you want to replace a screw, you can just buy a box like this from Lowe's, Home Depot. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, since it's the bolts, they have a bolt hole in each end, so I'm gonna slide this end forward, which I already did, drill a hole, and then I'm gonna do the back side, and then I can screw it in and basically flip it over so it don't move out of place. So let me go ahead and get that drilled in, and let's see how it looks. Alright, we got one side in. So now I'm gonna do the other side. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do is just lift this one up by hand and hold it in place. I already have the screw here, so what I'm gonna do is slide it, hold it in place. At least try to hold it in place. That's the only thing. Let me see if I can get it slid over like this. Slid over like that, and then should be good right there. Get it off, split off the edge, and put a screw in it. Alright, we got that on. Now you can basically just put in all the screws, and then it should be good. Alright guys, we got it on. on the side. Hopefully it don't look too ricer, but I think it will come out good once I get wheels on. And you know, to me it don't look too bad. At least it have a lot of bolt holes to like the screws to go in. So all I gotta do is put in the clips on the side, and then this can basically just slide on, and then from there it should be good. So let me go ahead and get the other one and get that side done too. Alright guys, we got this one marked up. So basically use a measuring tape to measure each side. So I'm gonna go ahead, start drilling the holes, put in 2 screws, and then we should be good. Now go ahead and start putting those screws in. So, yeah. Alright guys, now that we got on the side pieces, I can probably go ahead and bolt it on. It looks exactly the same. So I gotta get the clips that go in here. I have brand new ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide them in, and then you just push it on. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off quick because it looks kind of dirty, so let me go ahead and clean it up quick. Alright guys, we got the side skirts washed up. These are clips that go on the side. I already put 7 of them on this side. And I got 4, so I got a new pack, so I just need 3 more. So I'm gonna go ahead, try to install this side here. Hopefully everything goes well. If it don't fit well, it might be because the side piece that I just put on might be keeping basically the plastic piece from fitting how it's supposed to. So I might have to take out the middle screws, leave the 2 ends on, and then push it on, and then put the screws back. So I'll go ahead now and try and install it and see how it fits. Alright guys, this is how the side skirt is looking, but to me, for some reason, it's not fitting how I want it. I think I have to unscrew this and then redo it, screw it back in, because I guess when I screw it on, it probably flex. So I have to basically take it off the middle screws and then put it back on. But let me see if I can get this side mocked up and see how it looks. So basically you just take it here, take it like this, make sure it's on. Okay, you see how this side fits better, and that other side fits kind of weird. But you can see what I was saying. Since the metal part is bolted on, see how that side is like kind of flush, and then this side pokes out. So basically, you have to take out the screws and leave it off, put the clips on, and then put it back on. I think I figured out why it wouldn't go on, because if you look here, look like someone used a jack in this area, and if you look here, it's supposed to be up, and look here, it's kind of bent down. So I gotta take the hammer and basically hit everything up, because it's preventing this from going on fully. So yeah, I gotta basically hit it up, and then yeah, it should be good to go. Alright guys, this is a finished product with the front lip on, and then I got the side skirts on. Basically have to take out the middle bolts for it to fit on snug. So I got this side done, and then this is the rear lip, and then this is the other side. So yeah, she's ready to go. I'm gonna roll it outside and take a better video. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.